Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another speed build. Today we are going to be building once again with the new expansion pack Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies, and I really wanted to make a nectar making school attached to a family home in Chestnut Ridge, so that is the plan for this build today. So you'll see I'm coming up with the shape right now, so while you watch me play around with rectangles for a little bit, I had an idea for this family to be a family of 4, and in my mind they were 2 daughters who are children and a mother and a father. Obviously, if you download this build, it is equipped for a shared bedroom for the children and also the primary bedroom for the parents, but you can have as diverse a family as you wish, so you can do whatever you want. But that was just my vision for this when I started, because I like to come up with some kind of a plan for the family that's going to be living here before I start. It just kind of helps me get an idea of what I'm doing. And I think that this family has been making nectar for a very long time in Chestnut Ridge, but traditionally they would just go into town and sell it to Mr. Roberto Crinkletop. But now they have decided, since they have the ability to, they are going to open their own nectar making school and workshop, and they're going to educate everyone else in the surrounding worlds who want to come and pay for their services, who wants to learn how to make nectar and have a great time and enjoy a nice, wholesome family atmosphere. So that is the plan for this business/home, and I did use a lot of horse ranch in the building of this home. I also used a lot of growing together because I kind of was going for a ranch/craftsman style, maybe a little bit more modern, not like modern, more like contemporary family home. So it's not quite like ranchy, but it definitely has those qualities, those rustic qualities that we love in our Chestnut Ridge homes. So that is the idea, and here's our basic shape for the home. Is coming together quite nicely. There's a couple bump outs. I do have a lot of these like rock accents on certain parts of the exterior, and then I also use the siding that came with Outdoor Retreat, I believe, in like a lighter, kind of like a emerald green tone on the front of the home, because I really thought that that lent itself well to the surroundings. I didn't want to use blue again. Blue is so easy to use, and I do find myself using it quite often, and that is also why the door is that green color, because I have never used that green tone in that horse ranch door, and I really wanted to just give it a shot. I wanted to try a different color for once, so no blue, it is green, and also some white boards up on the top floor, and then I tried to continue as much of that green tone as I could without making it obnoxious, so I also put it on the bump outs in the back here. There's also a lovely back porch space, and that ends up having an entrance into the open concept like living, dining, kitchen area. I think it looks really nice. So hopefully you enjoy this one as well. And before we get too far into it, if you have not already, please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this, and make sure to check this build out on the gallery. My gallery ID is MissChrisBuilds. And in case you were wondering, I'm also on Blue Sky and Instagram, and sometimes I post on some Facebook groups that I'm a part of, but you will see me on there. I know a lot of people have seen me on there posting, and that is how they found me in the first place. So hello to my Facebook fellow group members, and I just think it's so much fun to connect with people on all the different platforms and share our builds. And Blue Sky is definitely growing in popularity. I've never been a fan of Twitter, never had a Twitter, so when everyone was moving over to Blue Sky, I said, yeah, now's the right time, we'll just do that. So check me out on there too. I believe my name on there is just MissChrisBuilds as well. I wanted to grab that before it got stolen or something. But anyway, now we're back into the interior of the home, and I will have done the floor plan a little bit. So this section here with the bar and the decorative nectar storage is going to be like the bar area for our nectar making classroom. And then I use a little bit of clapboard behind where the nectar machines are, and that's for the students. So there's also a whiteboard in front of that. And then over here in the Rest of the home, we have the large kitchen is kind of that strange shape where the stairs are. That's where the kitchen is going to be. And then there's also a little tiny bathroom as soon as you walk in, and kind of like a mudroom area as well. I was kind of going back and forth with what I wanted this home to look like and what the shape was going to be, how open it was going to be, whether it was all going to be closed off. So it took me a while to nail down the actual floor plan of this, but I think it came out pretty nice. And I also added another little bump out here where the classroom is, because I wanted to add a guest bathroom, because I realized that all the bathrooms were in the main part of the home and I didn't want our students or our customers to be going into the rest of the home. So made a nice little bump out. That's where another bathroom goes. And then over here in the back, I pulled out these debug / live edit grapevines that I believe came with Horse Ranch. I think they're really nice and kind of lend themselves to the nectar making feel of it all. And then I also used some debug fence pieces, and I just kind of pieced them together with these posts that are also from debug. This was before I had the updated version of Toolmod and Better Build By installed. That you'll see, that's why I had to actually pull them out of the menu themselves. I couldn't use the eyedropper tool. I couldn't replicate them very easily. I had to just pull them out one by one. It was quite annoying. So thank goodness those mods are updated and I don't have to worry about that anymore. But I think that that looks really cute in the back, and we'll come back to that later, obviously. Here in the classroom, we have some little desks and chairs that came with the new pack, and then I put a bottle of nectar from Cozy Bistro on each of those desks. You'll see that bottle of nectar because it's just decorative. It's repeated like everywhere throughout this home, only because that won't go bad because it's not a functional bottle of nectar. Whereas the other bottles of nectar, they will say they're aged and then you go to try to pour them and it causes a last exception error in your game. It's just a whole thing because they're not really real nectar. It's just a placeholder. So we don't want to deal with that problem. I already did, so you don't have to. But I use a lot of those bottles of nectar everywhere just to kind of get the point across. This is a nectar household and they have it all over the place, and they use it for cooking, and they also enjoy hanging out at their bar and having a few at the end of the night. So over here is our little bathroom. I'm just going to show a little bit of it, but it's very cute, very Horse Ranch. I have some towels on the wall. We have the new mirror from the Businesses and Hobbies pack. We have our classic bathroom clutter stuff with the soap pump and the plunger and the toilet paper on the wall. Obviously no toothpaste cup because this is the guest bathroom, so hopefully no one's brushing their teeth in here. And then the new tile from the latest update right before we got the new pack, and then some lighting from Horse Ranch, just very cozy lighting, nothing too crazy. And then I think I threw on a little like candle tray right on the counter there. I think that looks really nice. I also added a very large table, the circular table from Horse Ranch in here in case anyone wanted to grab some food from the buffet table, a drink from the bar, and sit down and eat in the middle of class. That way your customers have something to eat and they are entertained and they can still listen to the class at the same time. I also did hire a bartender when I was playing with this family and play testing. I had one of the employees was manning the bar the whole time, and I thought that was really fun. However, she did make a lot of drinks and crowd that bar top so much. So it was a little crazy. At the end of the night, there was a lot of cleanup involved. But here you'll see I'm just throwing in a bunch of decorations. I have some nice adornments on the front porch here. We have a little bench and a lovely decorative wood piece right behind the bench, and then also the decorated wagon wheel on the front porch. Of course, these pillars, which are beautiful. Those are from Horse Ranch, and then I changed the foundation to match the stone on the pillars and also on the stone siding of the house because I thought that looked a little bit nicer. A little welcome mat, and then in here in the mudroom we have a very plain wallpaper going in. I just wanted to keep it like kind of beige and neutral, nice and easy to decorate and to just kind of throw in as much junk as I wanted to. So I have two of these little hutches, like mudroom hutches, with some clothes on one side, and I also have a little end table with a little gas lantern. I thought that was nice. Cute little chair over here just for kicks, and also a plant. And this is where I put the ticket kiosk right here in the right underneath where this painting goes is where I end up putting that kiosk. Also a lovely area rug because I thought that was nice. A little spot to wipe your shoes when you're coming in. And there's also these wine pictures everywhere. Those are from Dine Out. I put a few of them scattered around this home, so you'll see a few of those. Here's our ticket kiosk going in. And now we're going to be working on the kitchen. So I used the new kitchen set, obviously, that we got with the update because it's still not old to me yet and I really like it. So I'm going to keep using it, but I use it in this like bluish gray tone. And I thought it was very neutral. I thought it was very easy, again, to decorate around it. So I put it in here for now. I was like, well, if I don't like it, I'll replace it. But for now, I just wanted to get the basic shape of it. So it's kind of like an L-shaped kitchen. And then there also ends up being a little island kind of perched right where the stairs are. And it has some bar top seating for us to sit at. And I think that the stools I end up using are from Horse Ranch in this lovely blue tone with the stripy upholstery on it. I thought that was nice. Again, that same tile from the bathroom, and then I used the floor tile is from Horse Ranch. It's kind of like a brick, but I thought it looked really nice in here, so threw that in as well. All the appliances are from Home Chef Hustle because I love it so much. And then I also made room for one of the new windows that we got with the latest update. So that goes right here behind the sink and where the dishwasher is. The dishwasher I think is from Parenthood. We also have a coffee maker. There's a little Instant Pot, and then I throw in some other knickknacks later. But now we're going to be in the very tiny bathroom right as soon as you enter the home. And I use this very classic base game wall tile, and then the floor tile is from Growing Together. Same mirror from the other bathroom because I just love it. I think it's so simple and pretty. And now you are going to see a little excerpt of what I had done just to kind of get it done. We have the dining room. There's going to be a basement as well. So I did decorate this fully. I did it off camera only because I was with the kids. So I didn't really have time to record it. But you'll see we have a lot of decorative nectar storage. We have their personal nectar maker down here, as well as their nectar racks to actually drag the bottles to so that they can age. And then over here, we have some basement treasures stuff. We have the mirror, we have some baskets from Laundry Day, the sink from Laundry Day, and then a little caddy with a suitcase for whatever reason. Here we have our laundry section, just because we have a basement, and I thought that it fit well in here. If you don't like it, you can always replace it with something else. I know that laundry is kind of controversial because it just gives your Sims more stuff to do, not like they don't already with a small business and on a ranch, but I think it turned out really cute. Lots of clutter, basement treasures, and the Laundry Day stuff is pretty much what I used down here because I thought it just made a lot of sense, and I just think it's really, really colorful and fun, but definitely it looks like a basement, so I think that it came out really nice. Then we're going to be back upstairs though. Over here in this little corner, I decided this could be like the kids play area, so we have some drawing tables, we have the science table. I think I may get rid of the science table, I'm not 100% sure, I don't remember, but we also have a toy box going in. There's a dollhouse, and then I think I add a bookshelf. This one is from Parenthood, as well as the bear chair, and then this little kind of like beanbaggy chair from high school years. There's also a block table, and then I think I just kind of rearranged stuff for a while until I found something I liked. I use the Horse Ranch wallpaper with the wood paneling all throughout this bottom floor, but over here where the kids section is, I do use the wallpaper from the I think that's the Storybook Nursery Kit, and I think it looks really, really cool and kind of like, I don't know, it's not really country-esque, but I think it's like, it makes a lot of sense they'd have some wallpaper over here, and I just thought it looked really fun. So use that over here. Haven't used it yet, so why not? And then I rearranged the furniture some more, and we'll come back to that later. We're back in the bathroom, adding some decorations, bathroom clutter stuff, changing the swatch of that shower, which I believe is base game, I think. And then we have more towels and such going in, some decorations, a flower, a candle on the back of the toilet, and a little hutch right behind the toilet. I don't know why, but it just looked really nice there. So that is what we have right here. And then of course another one of these paintings. This one's actually from Cottage Living, not from Horse Ranch, so that's a nice little change. And then over here in the little basement landing, I just put in some decorations, some plants, some little knobbies on the wall. Those are base game, and then the wreath was from Laundry Day. And in the living room, we have a little home office section. I was going to use a bigger desk, but I thought the smaller desk that we just got would work really nice in here. There's a base game desk chair. We have the little laptop and also one of the new table lamps that we got with the new pack. So I thought that was really pretty here. And then in the living room, using the Horse Ranch living room set, including the coffee table and then this little behind the couch table with a bunch of decorations on it. We have like the little wine barrel, that sage and candle tray again. We have this other little bowl of herbs. I just thought it looked really, really pretty. So threw all of those on the table with alt placement. Again, I did not have tool mod or better build by, so some of the placement of things was really giving me a hard time, but I think I made it work in the end. And then over here is going to be another entrance to our dining space. So I did use some columns and spandrels instead of the normal archway because I already used that for the kitchen. And then in the dining room we have our horse ranch round table yet again with the matching chairs, but I changed the swatch to blue. So that room is going to be more of a blue room, and I use the cottage living wallpaper. I just thought it was so pretty in here with like the florals. And I thought that it really brought nature into this room. So that is where we went with that. And we have a little buffet table with some plates on it, also from Horse Ranch, and a little ottoman seat just because it's really cute, like a little footstool, but is a seat, and then some flowers, a little vase, another lamp. Over here we have another little table with a plant on it, and I think I threw a couple more things on there. I'm not 100% sure what I put on this. There's also some pots on the wall because I just thought they looked nice in here. I was going to put them in the kitchen. I may actually end up moving those to the kitchen. Don't quote me on that. We also have some more hanging plants. We have a little chest/ottoman over here in the corner, and a little cactus and aloe vera plant, just because, I don't know, I was really trying to make this room feel cozy but not too cramped, so I did do a little over decorating. Oh, there's also a new incense burner in this room on that little table too, next to another bottle of nectar, because why not? And then we also have a chess table here. I just thought it was a nice thing to have because you never know when your Sims are going to need to build their logic skill, and it's just, you know, it's a fun little activity. The kids can play it together, the parents can play with the kids. I just thought it was nice. We also have a marriage license and 2 little baby handprint photos over here in front of the chessboard because I thought that was a nice wall to decorate some like family documents, and a standing piano because why not. Over here is Dad's little bar area is what I imagined it to be, so I pulled out the bar from Party Essentials kit. There's also some fireplace tools and the wood stack, which is from Werewolves, and then some of these new items from the Don Lothario kit, the photo frames and the magazines, and also the drink picture that's up on the wall, and then some more bottles of assorted spirits, I guess you'd say. They're on the bar because I thought they were nice. I think they're from Love Struck, if I'm not mistaken, and then I think the other one might be from Don's kit. Some plants over here in the corner. I really love that placeholder plant is what I call it, the long like ferny looking plant. It goes everywhere. And then also a lovely large bonsai tree. There's a open book over here on this end table. I also threw one of the new vases you can make on the pottery wheel on that coffee table because I thought it was pretty. And then back over to the kids section, we have some crafts going in these little cubbies, and I changed the swatch on them a few times, but I thought they were really cute. Like that's like their little display of the crafts they're working on. They also have like a little box full of other miscellaneous arts and crafts stuff is what I'm thinking, and some books on top. And then I changed the swatch of the wallpaper in the play area quite a few times, but I think I settled on this one's kind of more like a purpley tone. And then we are adorning this bookshelf with a bunch of knickknacks. I think it came out so cute. I don't know where that bookshelf's from. I forget. I just love it. Then we're back in the kitchen though. I'm adding a little hutch over here from Cozy Bistro with some cups and plates and a little plant. And then we are going to be adding another plant over here on the wall. You'll see I did move that pot rack right there, but that's okay. I forgot completely. And then there's some more decorations in the kitchen. We have like some spices and the utensils and some tomato sauce fixins out on the counter. We have a knife display and a block for cutting, and then we have this dish rack which came with Parenthood, and I haven't used it in a really long time, but it just seemed to fit in this kitchen really nicely, so threw that in there. There's also some mats in front of the sink area and the stove area, and I believe those are from Get Together. They're really, really nice, and they are just realistic. I have a anti-fatigue mat in front of my sink, and I very much enjoy it. So, of course, not forgetting our thermostat and burglar alarm now. And then we have more decorations going in over here in the nectar making classroom and some more lighting. And I also threw in some very tiny lights kind of hidden in the arms of that hanging nectar rack that's on top of the bar because I thought it just needed a little more light over there. And then we have our little back deck space coming together nicely. We had a flower arranging table on the back there, and then over to the side we have some plots for planting and also a little bug box. I did not put bees in here only because I didn't want them attacking your customers, and I always have that problem when I put the bee box out. I know that you can befriend them, and I know that the flower arrangement that you make you can scent with crocus and it'll make them bee friendly, but we don't always have that kind of time when we're in the game, and when I'm play testing and when I'm taking screenshots, I don't want to see people getting attacked by bees. So I did not put a bee box in here, but you are more than welcome to. We're also decorating the outside of the house with a lot of this tall grass and lavender combination. I thought they went together really nicely, so I just kind of threw all of them together. Also some low-lying yellow flowers and this lovely tall tree here just in the front to give it I don't know, a little something extra, a little bit of interest. And then this large bush that came with the new pack. I think that might be in Debug and Live Edit. Not 100% sure. I had to drag everything out one by one and it was driving me nuts. So I am clearly spoiled by Better Build By. But we also have some planters out here. They're Debug from Horse Ranch, and then just placing some regular flowers in there. Up here we are adding another bump out up top because we needed another bathroom upstairs. I only had that tiny little bathroom downstairs, and I just thought that wouldn't do. So I wanted to make another bathroom upstairs, basically for the kids to use, and any other guests who are actually invited to the home, they can use this one as well. And in the parents' room, they also have an ensuite bathroom. So plenty of bathrooms for guests and customers and family members alike. I thought that it would be, you can never have enough bathrooms when everyone's trying to keep on their schedules. Everybody can go whenever they darn well please. And then we are adding some trim also to the roof, and I think it came out really cute. Here's that little bathroom we are working on. We are using the shower from Growing Together, and then I'm pulling out more of these counters from Horse Ranch, and I also pull out a little end table for like more decorations. Basically, I just wanted to add a lot of clutter in here. So we have 2 sinks with 2 mirrors, and then this towel, which is base game, I put it up there on the wall for now. You'll see it probably move in a little bit or change. I believe I may have decided to add 2 and just kind of line them up ever so slightly because I thought that they looked nice, like they're lined up with the mirror. Maybe they're just all on one little post there in the wall. And then there's also a little organizer on the sink. There's some towels on the sink, another candle behind the toilet. And then the wallpaper is from Growing Together, and the flooring is from Home Chef Hustle. Over here on the end table, though, we have our bathroom stuff. So like our bath bombs and bath salts and other, toiletries. And then I use alt placement just to get all of it together. We have some lotions and some perfumes and stuff. We have a little hanging plant, again, which I love very much. I think it's from Nifty Knitting. And then the wall plant, obviously, from Bloomin' Rooms. And then the hanging lights are from Cottage Living. We have some robes on the wall. We have a little trash can that came with high school years, and then a little leafy wooden wall decoration up here on the wall because I thought that looked really nice. And now we are on our way to the kids' room, and in here we went with a very pink and blue and purple, very girly vibe because I imagine these 2 children are girls, and they have 2 different kind of bedspreads, which I thought was very nice. So you can kind of change up their personalities a little bit. And then with some posters on the wall, we have a little unicorn piggy bank on the dresser. The dresser's from Cats and Dogs, believe it or not. I think it matches really, really well in here. We also have a little stack of books and a end table light on the dresser, and I think that one's just from Parenthood. We also have these lovely rainbow curtains that I do size down 1 click so they fit over the windows. And then over here we have a desk from Horse Ranch, and the little chair from Kids Room stuff I thought in that bright pink worked really nicely. Some more crafts on the table, and then I pull out this little like organizer thing. I just change the color of it, and then I throw in like a little basket of dirty clothes. This lovely little music box, because I always had a music box in my room, so I channeled that. That one is from the Bella Goth kit that just came out recently, and of course there's a nightlight to prevent the monster under the bed. We have a tablet on the desk, and then these lovely star lights in front of the windows just to add a little bit more something, a little bit more light and fun to the room. And then we have a backpack next to the end table here with the new lamp that came with the Storybook Nursery kit. It's like a llama, and I just thought it was so fun because if they are on a ranch, I'm sure they're used to seeing llamas and cows and horses and all the animals, so they would like to have some representation in there, as well as a little sheep rug in front of the bed, and then some of these tapestries just to kind of fill up the space a little nicer. And I gave them this little chandelier that came with High School Years because it's super colorful and fun, really brightens up that space a lot. And then here in the parents' room, very different vibe here. It's very neutral. It's very like brownish caramel coffee kind of vibes. It's very calming and nice. I use the lounge, the like chaise lounge that came with Bella Goth's new kit as well. We have the dresser and mirror from Horse Ranch, and then the bed I believe is from the new pack, the Businesses and Hobbies pack. I hadn't used it yet, and I just thought it looked so pretty, so I put that paired with the very large fluffy rug, and I used 2 of them, just kind of placed them together because I thought they looked nice. Over here we also have a little drinks tray, which I think maybe it's either from Get Famous or oh, I forget what that tray is from, but it's the little rolling cart. It looks so nice. So I put a little VIP date bucket on there, as well as another decorative nectar bottle, just to give the vibe that like this is where they sit and they have their nectar while they're sitting in front of the fire. It's a very nice cozy spot for the parents to sit. Another fluffy rug from Snowy Escape. And then over here on the wall, I used this new portrait. I did size it up one click. The shadows are a little funny, but I don't really pay attention to that. So I used these lovely portraits, and then another hanging plant. That one's from Bloomin' Rooms. And then another chandelier. We have another smoke detector up here, don't worry, for the wood stove. Gotta have that. And then we have this other painting from Horse Ranch. I use it all over the house, just in different swatches. So it is all over the place. Another little placeholder plant, because I love that plant. I just use it all the time. And then in the bathroom, we went a little bit different. I decided to use a lot of the fitness stuff pack stuff in here. So we have the sink is Base Game. The shower is from Fitness Stuff Pack. And then the mirror, again, from the new pack. I just changed the swatch of that. Another plant, again, from the Bloomin' Rooms pack. Some toilet paper on the back of the toilet, little light. And then the same wallpaper from Fitness Stuff, because I thought it just worked really nicely in here. But I did use the black herringbone tile from Growing Together to keep it a little bit more cohesive. And then more bathroom clutter stuff. This very long towel rod that I could finally fit somewhere in this home. And then the little hand towel on the back of the wall right here. We also have more of the soap pumps and toothpaste cups in here. So this is like the parents' bathroom. This is where they get ready, so they don't have to worry about fighting with their kids over which bathroom they're using. And then another plunger, of course, and another rug in front of the shower, because you definitely need that. That's pretty much it. It's a very simple bathroom. One more robe on the wall. Oh, and then I think we add and then we add one more painting. This painting, again, from the other room. I believe it's just in a different swatch. So again, I use that painting everywhere, as well as this one here that's in the hallway. I think I used this one twice. But we have another painting, another plant, a little end table, kind of boring. I just had to fill up these spaces somehow. So I tried to make them interesting and make them fit the storyline, but we have lots of plants, lots of candles, lots of lanterns, and I just thought it was really nice to put some books everywhere, make it look like the kids were like dropping off their stuff as they were just running around the house. And then another painting, the same Horse Ranch painting, just of some sheep. Now we are looking at a little bit of live mode footage of the class. There's our bartender in the outfit we assigned her. Mom is over there with the blonde hair down and the Home Chef Hustle outfit on. She was also working, but she took a little break to eat and say hi to her daughter who's just home from school. And then here are some of the students making some nectar and falling all over the place and just having a great time. You know, it was great. We had some ranch music playing. Everybody was enjoying themselves. So I hope that you enjoyed this one. Here's a little outside peek of the home. We have a bunch of plants growing in the garden. We have our mailboxes out front, and the trash can is out back, which I did not show on camera, so don't worry, there is a trash can. But I really hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments if there's anything in particular you'd like to see next. Also, let me know what you've built with the new pack, or when you do get the new pack, if you haven't gotten it yet. What do you plan on building? What do you enjoy seeing other creators build? Because I'm really enjoying all the content I'm seeing on YouTube, and I can't wait to contribute to it. So be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. I appreciate you stopping by and checking it out, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye, guys.